Hello, Cancer signs. How are you guys doing? Let me know in the comments. This is going to be your very quick, again, weekly reading for this week because still in the middle of chaos in my life. I finally moved though, which is always great, but there's a lot of moving around at the moment. But anyway, this is going to be for the 12th to the 18th of August. Let's see what's coming up for you guys, okay? Spirit, please. Let's see for my lovely Cancerians what I need to hear the most right now. Let's see. Okay, come on. Like I was gonna say, like, hello. Right, you're the thinker energy. This is really about strategizing, using your logical mind to make a decision. Some of you could be thinking about making some sort of change in your life. I always see this card, and we have regeneration already on the bottom of the deck here. So you might be feeling like the path that you're already going down, you're wondering whether it'll be worth it or not, or whether you should just take a leap of faith and do something else, okay? But let's see what the other cards come up to say. There clearly is an underlying theme, though, for you guys that potentially you are feeling, your gut feeling is the fact that maybe a leap or a change is necessary. Let's see. For Cancerians, please, Spirit. Another one from this deck. You have here and now, so they're actually kind of saying don't make any rushed decisions at this time. Definitely sit with it. The here and now is about focusing on the present moment and taking each day as it comes. All right, so potentially if you are thinking about taking a leap of faith, it's not the right time yet, but definitely this is a good time to think and to observe about looking into your future, what it is that you want and desire. Does this current path fit in with that? If not, okay, what can we do to move forward? So instead of taking a leap of faith, I feel like they want you to strategize your next move first. Don't just jump into the unknown, which is interesting. Let's get some more. So focus on each day. For Cancer signs, please, Spirit. Let's see. For Cancer for this week, 2 cards from this deck. The thinking man. So you have a lot of thinking going on. My goodness. I mean, it is Mercury retrograde. Mercury is the planet all about thinking. It's mental. It's a mental energy. There's a lot of thoughts going on. Of course, it's a retrograde, so there could be a lot of reassessing. Let's see. Thinking man and man holding a coin. So for some of you, that could be, if this is somebody outside of yourself, you could be getting some really good advice and maybe an investment from a few people around you or from someone in particular. The thinking man has that clear quartz in his hand. This can be you as well, so take it however it resonates in your life. But there's a lot of information going on, and I think that you're really trying to figure out what it is that you need to do. So this can be in terms of health, value, things that you value, or it could be about your wealth. Okay, work life, career, stuff like that. This is someone who has crystal clear thinking. So you are getting advice from somebody who is going to make you feel, who's going to be giving you some ideas that you need to weigh up whether or not it makes sense for you or not. But I think there's some really good advice coming through. And man holding a coin, a financial opportunity potentially coming from this person or a different person or from yourself. Take it however it resonates for you. Cancer signs, let's expand on these messages here. So there actually could potentially be an opportunity, whether someone's helping you with your next step or someone's giving you, again, guidance. I feel like that's why they're saying don't rush this decision. It's whether you've not met this person or not, or whether it's just not happened yet. There's a reason why you are where you are, and they're asking you not to take a leap just yet. Let's see. Soulmates. Okay, clearly there is a emphasis on somebody around you. Let's get 2 more. Passion. Someone could be investing in your passions or giving you really good advice to help you find your passion, whatever it is for you. 1 more. And faith. I like that. Okay, as I was just saying, there is a clear emphasis on soulmates being important for you guys this week. This could be love interests, friendships, whatever it is. It does feel like there is somebody who is going to be really helpful in your journey moving forward in your career life or in your life in general. And because you have passion, advice that comes through with this card is make sure that you are doing what makes you feel joy and what you're passionate about, regardless of people's opinions of you. Some of you definitely could be turning a passion into a career, and somebody could be investing in that for you, or helping you figure out how you're going to even do that. But the passion card really does say she's doing what she enjoys to do, but that newspaper article down there is criticizing her for doing it. So don't pay attention to the critics. Don't worry about people's judgments. Don't attach your worth to that, because it's not. If something brings you joy and it brings you happiness and it doesn't harm anyone, then then don't listen to other people, what they have to say. And you have faith coming through. So you're being called to have more faith this week and to know that spirit is around you at this time. What's going on in this card is she's actually seeing this thing as blocking her path, but in reality, it's something that's going to be gifting her. So similarly to a path you're going down, you might feel like you've reached some sort of blockage, but I really do feel like this is here for a reason. I think it's going to open a door that you were not seeing. So let's see what else. For Cancer signs, please. 2 cards from here. Growth, love that. And doubt, which is fine. We can deal with doubt. You have success on the bottom of the deck. So there is hope here, right? Let's start with this one. So you're being called to release any doubt. And here the affirmation is, I release the need to know all the answers. So again, you might be, I don't know if this is a sense of panic, like, oh, I need to get out of the situation. I'm just gonna jump out here. I'm almost feeling like Spirit is saying, have a strategy. A strategy is really important. You might not be able to see a door opening up right in front of you, but it is. Again, it could be a connection with somebody in the workspace already, or a friend, for example. I don't know what it is in your life, but they're saying you don't need to know all the answers right now, but trust and have faith. Things are happening in the way that they need to. And you have growth coming up for you guys this week. So this is what you're focusing on, or at least is something that's happening in your life currently. This affirmation is, I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. I really do want to say as well, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, so sorry. Bless me. Okay. What was I going to say? That really distracted me there. I think I was like, I don't know. I was going to say that it feels like some of you really just want to do things by yourself, and maybe you've just learned to do that in your life. I feel like a part of this growth is by allowing yourself to collaborate with others, or to work with others, or to get advice from others. Be open to that, because it is super helpful for growth. All right, but anyway, let's get you an animal spirit. All right, for Cancerians, please. By the way, it looks like there's a little sunflower in that card. I'll show you. One more. Okay, you got 2 more. You've had this cat spirit for a while now. Anyway, look, that's the sunflower. It looks like it. Anyway, could be important. And actually, sunflowers are kind of represent facing the sun, which is about facing the positivity, facing growth, not looking at the shadows, but looking at the light. So whether that's about your faith and your spirituality or your beliefs, right? Looking at the light could be source, could be the universe, could be God, whatever it is to you. But it's also about focusing on growth. The sun is very important for growth. It's what most things need. It's what gives us life on this planet, especially. But it's also about happiness and joy. Okay, so you've been called to face the sun. So you have flamingo spirit. This says embrace the in-between. So clearly you're in between a new chapter and an old one. You still got a foot in the past and who you were, or a foot in something that you're clearly wanting to step out of, but you also have another foot in another energy. So really kind of definitely is a message out there for somebody who is like in a job, for example, and is also like 1 foot out of it, like wanting to start something else. Or it could be the same in relationship situations like that. It does feel like it's something to do with your wealth or stability though, whether it's your home. I don't know what it is. But you have the rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time for you, Cancer. So definitely a fertile time for you. A time to bring things to life. A time for luck. Okay. And you have cat spirit. Claim your independence, which is cool. You've had that a little while. And I do feel like you like to do things on your own. And I think some of you, again, really good if you wanted to start your own business or be a leader in some way. That's that kind of independent energy. But a lot of successful people have advice from others. It doesn't make you dependent on them. It kind of opens your awareness to get opinions from others, just to clarify my point earlier. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's get one card to represent the overall energy for this week for Cancer signs. Look at this. Look at that. Right, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands, slap bang in the middle. Right, 8 of Wands is a good sign, okay? But it feels like there's a lot of disappointment going on around you. This could still be a past energy, just like that Embrace the in-between. It could be something that's still impacting you somehow. 5 of Swords is usually conflict or arguments, disagreements, or a little bit of a difficult situation with somebody, okay? In whatever area of your life. 5 of Cups as well is focusing on the disappointments here, feeling disappointed, maybe some rejections or just things not working out the way that you want them to, or maybe some sort of, again, something not going to plan. And then you have the Eight of Wands. 8 of Wands is really about things are moving in the right direction. So for some of you, what you need to hear right now, and again, is to have faith. You are on the right path, even though there's a little bit of changes going on and disappointments or conflict going on around you, okay? I'm going to clarify what these are. But when 5's coming up in a reading like this, it does require necessary changes. So for some of you, it's about letting go of the past, no longer thinking about past disappointments, because that could be planting that seed of doubt in your mind, okay? And not recognizing the opportunities or the lucky times that you have moving forward. And maybe this is why they're saying be in the here and now. Your present moment is important for you, for your growth. I'm going to clarify these, but let's look at your energy for the week. For Cancer signs, what is their energy for the week? The High Priestess. So you're feeling very intuitive at this time, or you're being called to step into your intuition, okay? The High Priestess is very silent. She's a very silent card. She only speaks when it's necessary. So for some of you, you might be, again, like, you might be withdrawing yourself from people this week. And I don't know if I completely enjoyed that, just because we did have a message earlier about potentially somebody helping you. So if you're closing yourself away, then you might be missing an opportunity with some. Again, I think this is why they're calling for you to be present, because when you are focused on this present moment, you might be a bit more open to help from others. If you're worried about the future and the anxiety of that's coming in, you just want to close yourself off to think about it, that could stop you from having that conversation. But it's going to happen anyway. I don't know. I just see you a bit withdrawn with that High Priestess, but she's very intuitive. So some of you really need to tap into that this week. Let's clarify this combination. I'm going to clarify the 5 of Swords. What is this? 5 of Swords. The Tower. So it feels like you've recently walked away from a very difficult situation. A tower is like some sort of destruction or falling out of some kind, an explosive argument, for example. And the 5 of Swords feels like you've walked away from this with some sort of defeat. I'm hearing like abandoning ship, when something's already kind of going up in flames and you're just kind of taking a leap out. But there is some kind of loss there, because the 5 of Swords, he's taking that 3 swords with him. Interesting. So there is some divine intervention here when the Tower card comes in. So in this case, the universe feels like something was faulty, or it wasn't supposed to, it's not in alignment to your life anymore. So something had to kind of come crashing down. All right, so that could be something that you guys are still feeling within this week. Let's look at the Five of Cups. Seven of Swords. Some of you are really disappointed with maybe some sort of deceit, deception, sneaky behavior, or just people being having a lack of integrity. That's what it feels like. It's a sneaky energy. Maybe someone going behind your back, for example. Right, so clearly this did need to change. You were clearly around something that wasn't for your best interest. It's a selfish energy is what I'm feeling. Right, and maybe you had a gut instinct about whatever this is. Let's look at the Eight of Wands. The Ten of Swords. So this is, and you have another 10 on the bottom of the deck too. Just like I was saying, things are speeding up very quickly with that Eight of Wands. It does feel like things are moving in the right direction, but of course it comes up with an ending here. Something is definitely coming to an end. Or maybe it's already happened, okay? And they're calling for you to keep moving forward, okay? Because opportunities are coming away outside of this. Gosh, Tower card, 10 of Swords, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups. Oh God, so much conflict and disappointment, and things just really kind of upsetting the mood here for you. They are calling for you to release this though. You're coming to the end of this difficult journey is what this means. All right, let's clarify that High Priestess. The Two of Swords, being guided to trust your intuition when it comes down to making a decision, taking action upon something. And the Hanged Man. So Piscean energy is so strong with you guys this week for some reason. This is about observing. He is gaining enlightenment by seeing life from a different perspective. He feels stuck. He feels trapped. Again, I am sensing that withdrawn energy from you. You will know what decision to make, by the way. It is clearly, maybe by observing something differently, by seeing life in a different perspective, you definitely will be able to, you know, trust your instincts with that. But Four of Swords, definitely resting and healing, maybe taking a break from something here. Some kind of commitment so that you can focus on yourself. That could be important for you guys this week. Any other messages and advice for Cancer this week? Two of Pentacles. This is about being super busy and juggling a few things and working things out towards your stability and your legacy, you know, your stable future. So again, you could definitely be making some money moves. Some of you will be taking that leap of faith. Which is interesting. I do see that coming up, and I know that you feel it too. I'm trying to see how I can link this to the messages before, because what they were saying is like maybe now is not the right time to take that leap of faith. You need a strategy. And maybe because people are, again, like sabotaging in some way, there is some sneakiness here. There is some maybe deceit of some kind or selfishness, you know? So maybe you do have to be a bit more strategic with how you end this situation. Two Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. So this is what you're working towards, guys. And this is what you will have. Okay, your past is not... look, you're going to have some good justice. What's underneath here? Ooh. This is I wasn't supposed to pick up the King of Swords. I didn't even know that was underneath it. It just came out together. So it's very strong air sign energy, Libran energy. But this is really about... like, two swords are up here. It looks like they're sitting together as well. Balance will be restored, by the way. Any legal situations, this is about justice being served here. So again, if you dealt with anything in the past, you are going to have what it is that you have been working really hard towards. Okay, so 10 of Pentacles, that legacy, financial freedom, financial stability, happiness in the home. Could be, again, that man holding a coin here. It does feel like maybe you are going to be having some sort of like payout financially or a windfall coming away. But Two of Pentacles, again, could just be you working something out to be able to get to this after potentially a kind of a failed collaboration or a failed, you know, job situation or relationship of some kind. Definitely feels like a week of withdrawing so that you can focus on your growth and focus on this. That King of Swords is a reminder that we might need, again, that clear strategy. We need to think clearly, not emotionally with this. And I think you're aware of that. It's this kind of, what have you guys gone through? It kind of sucks, doesn't it? Because it feels like you have to be very strategic with something. I keep saying that because it just keeps coming up. Like you don't really have the time to react emotionally, because again, someone could use that against you or something. I don't know what this is. I think somebody's being very manipulative with that. But anyway, claim your independence. You don't need this situation to have success. And that's clear throughout this. You will have justice. Just focus on each day as it comes, especially if you're dealing with difficulty. And let that tower fall, I guess. Something will bite this situation back again. So, whether it's a company and they end up kind of falling apart or whatever after you leave, or whether it is a person, they were sneaky and whatever, and now that you're gone, you're going to have success and they're not, whatever it is. But I definitely see you withdrawing. But make sure you're open to people who can help you. Not necessarily this situation, but others. Okay? All right, my angels. Well, that's what I have for you. What the heck? Let me know what you guys are going through. That's a crazy roller coaster of a reading. Just remember this, though. I really want you to remember this. Okay, you are in between. That you still have one foot in that old energy, but you are also having that one foot in something new. Okay? Which I like that. All right, and you do have luck on your side, like we've said. Anyway, my angels, let me know what it is you guys are going through. Let me know if the reading helped in some way, and I will see you guys next time.